Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. In the last episode, we did some huge base progress, and I could not be happier with the way that it looks. Oh my gosh, it's just getting me so excited for the rest of our base. Now, in the meantime, I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I have recently updated my Hardcore World to the Tiny Takeover update. I had to wait a little bit because obviously I am playing mostly vanilla, but I do have a few mods to help enhance my gameplay, and so I was waiting for those mods to update, and I have almost all of them. There's only one that I am still waiting on, which is the fusion, which allows me to get the connected textures. So specifically I use it for the cleaner looking glass. So for a little bit, the glass is going to look a little bit messy until we can get that mod installed, but otherwise everything else that I use for my hardcore world has been fully updated, and I am super excited for the new update and to see some baby animals. Now, what we're going to do for today's episode, I did a lot of building last episode, and it just made me realize how many materials I'm going to need moving forward. So I think I have a couple of things that I want to do in this episode to prepare for a big project that I'm going to be starting next episode. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm going to need a lot of materials. So the first thing that I want to do is tackle this spider farm. I dug out a big room for both of these spawners off camera, and I did some testing, and this is roughly the halfway point between these two spawners, and they are close enough, just barely, that I am able to do a double spider farm here, so that's super exciting. But yeah, I think that's what I want to start. Oh my gosh, these Endermen placing mud everywhere. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to start with today. I'm going to get this room built up, and then we're going to build the farm. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, I don't really want anything fancy for this room. I did a little bit of mining off camera because I was like completely out of tuff. So I think I'm just going to do kind of like a gradient from like the mossy cobblestone and the tuff and the cracked stone bricks up to just like the regular stone bricks and maybe like stone and andesite. I don't know. I'm not really going to be, you know, seeing the inside of this room very much. Like I'm going to be AFKing up there, but otherwise it's going to get covered mostly by the farm anyways. So it doesn't really matter that much how it looks. But anyways, I do want it to look a little bit nice, so I guess let's just start building. We have the room mostly built up. I ended up having to dig a couple of holes out here, which I will explain why in a second. In theory, I should have measured this a little bit better and pushed the wall back a couple of blocks, but I just honestly can't be bothered to do it right now. And it's all the way in the back, so like it's not like anyone's really going to see it. So the way that I have built my spider farms now, I'm sure that there are better ways to do this. However, I think I've mentioned this in a previous episode, but I really like to try and figure things out on my own, even if it's not the most efficient or conventional or, you know, normal way that people make these farms. I still like to figure out, you know, creative ways to do stuff on my own without having to look at tutorials. And so what I came up with in my last hardcore world is I had the bottom here that was magma, and the spiders would spawn and then they would die on the magma, but then I was having issues where they would try and climb up the sides of the wall and then they wouldn't die, and so then more spiders wouldn't spawn. and then the farm wasn't working. And so I tried a couple of different things. I tried like putting slabs and stuff on like the edges so that they couldn't climb up, but nothing was working. They were still just having tons of issues. And so what I came up with is to make the walls of this surrounding area here on the sand out of cactus. So that way when they try to climb up, they get hurt by the cactus, and then they also get hurt by the floor at the same time. So really there's not really any way for them to escape or to stop themselves from dying. And then we just have a minecart collection system underneath, and then it'll all get collected into like a central area. And so that's what we're going to do again for this farm. I have plenty of cactus here, but I don't have enough magma, so let's go collect some of that. Okay, there's a little bit of magma right here. Grab this. Holy, there's a lot here. Okay, this will probably be enough already. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. That should be enough. Let's do it on this. No. I lied. We're gonna do it here. So, we have chest here, hopper there. We do stone. Actually, wait, let's do that. Then stone. Repeater that way. Redstone there. And powered rail? Question mark? So then when it should be, so that way when there's stuff in that, it goes here. This will turn on, and then we'll turn this off, and then let's just put, oh, I shouldn't have put that in there. It's okay. Just have to wait for it to come back. This should work. Yes, okay, perfect. That's it. Simple as that, and it'll just go along. Now, I know we are going to get a little bit of loss in these corners here, but I don't think it'll be that noticeable. If it is, I will work it out, but... Perfect. Oh. Alright, well, that worked. Okay, well, that's pretty much the spider farm done. I guess the only thing that I need to do now is remove the torches. Now, obviously, it's not connected to our storage system yet, but that's... we can deal with that later. It's fine. Oh, I am actually gonna have to place string down here, aren't I? So that way... or we do gray carpet, which low-key might be a little bit nicer. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do gray. Ow. Oh, and then one last thing that I need is... I don't actually know if I have any laying around, but I need tinted glass. Oh, that's not a lot. Okay, wow, this is not gonna be enough either. Okay. that didn't really get us very far. So, okay, that's... Oh, I forgot that I put the glass there for a second. I almost just splat right against the window. Okay, there are 2 geodes underneath my base. I think, if I can remember correctly. Honestly, that might be another farm that I try to do is, the geode one, no, yes, here, okay. I go down here. Yes. Oh, perfect, and they've been growing. Maze, okay. Wow, that's kind of sad that that's all that gets me, but... Oh well, it'll be enough, it'll be enough. Now, I just have to remember that this glass is here because I know I'm gonna try and fly out through here, and I'm gonna smack my face against the wall. Alright, now we just need to get the rest of the carpet, and then we should be able to take the light away and turn this farm on. Then we can get decorating this hallway too, because this is looking rough. Oh my gosh, that actually jump scared me. Sorry, buddy. No spawning in here. Hello? How'd it get up there? Now that is what I like to see. Okay. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where did you guys come from? My gosh. Okay, well, I might as well light this up. That could have been crazy. Okay, problem already. Problem on this side, so... Yeah, I don't know how to stop that. Okay, we may just have to put cactuses all the way up on this side because... Please don't blow up. Please, 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 please. Okay. I don't understand how this is happening. Again, the only thing I can think of is that the spiders are getting on top of the cactus, so I think we're just gonna have to make them go all the way up on both sides. Not ideal, but whatever, it's not the end of the world. Oh my gosh, that... Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to go repair my armor. I just noticed how low it is. Oh my gosh, that could have been really bad. That's better. And back to the farm. Oh, quick before my armor breaks. Quick. Oh, yes. Off. Whew. Okay. We did it. Okay. Now we should be fine. I shouldn't have to worry about them spawning over here because the spawner's pretty far. So if they spawn in here, they should still die unless they, like, climb up here or something, but... Ooh, you know what? I might actually go light that up, too. I'm just gonna string this up. just so we don't get anything else spawning up here. Perfect. Okay, well, I think that's it for this farm. I'm probably going to AFK this for a bit and see how the rates are. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, I should maybe light this up too. I don't know. We'll do it later. I just can't be bothered right now. But anyways, I'm going to AFK this for a bit and see how much string we get. Alright guys, so it's been a little while, and I've done a bit of AFKing, not too long, just a few hours. I did actually empty these chests, I forgot. Still, there's still a good amount down here, but I put it all up here. So I have been getting a good amount from the farm, which is really good, especially for only having AFK'd for a few hours last night. And I'm super happy with it. However, I do want to take a brief intermission because at the beginning of the episode, I had mentioned that I recently updated my Minecraft world to the newest Minecraft update, which is the Tiny Takeover. And I think we should go check out some of the baby mobs. I have already seen a lot of them on my own and from social media and stuff, but I really want to see if we can find a few in our world here. Oh, and we have to craft, how do you make the golden dandelion? It's, what is it? It's, do you even have any? Okay, we need to go get some dandelions. I want to let me just get some stuff so I can breed some animals. Ready? Oh, look at it! Oh, gosh. It's so cute! Oh my gosh. Okay, I need more. I need more. Okay, what else should we do? What else should we do? Um, 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 uh, I need in my, oh, I'm freaking out. Okay, so I tested the update in like a snapshot separately, and some of my favorites were the rabbit. I love the new rabbit texture. What else was good? The axolotl was really good. The turtles were so cute. What else was good? What else was good? Ooh, there's ocelots up there. Oh, there's llamas. Okay. Ooh, there's cows. Wait, is there more than one cow here? Oh, the cows were really good too. Okay, I should have some cows over here. Oh. I love the cow redesign. Oh my gosh, they're so precious. Look at him. Oh my gosh. For anyone who doesn't know, these golden dandelions, if you feed them to a baby animal, they will stay a baby. This is not a modded thing. This is in the Tiny Takeover update. So, look, it's so oh my gosh, there it is. Oh, whoops, sorry. Oh, no! There he is! Oh my gosh. I do love the chick. Honestly, I do like the chick. I just think that there's some... and I know that this is going to be such an unpopular opinion because everyone's favorite baby mob is the chick, but I think there's some new baby designs that are just a little bit better. Like, the rabbits, even the non-baby ones, like the new rabbit design is probably my favorite out of all of them. I think they're adorable. I love the cow. Oh wait, there was another one. There was another really good one. Axolotl was really good. I don't have any axolotls right now. Oh my gosh, there it is. There's the baby zombie. Sorry, buddy, you gotta go. Oh my gosh, this is about to be so cute. Stop. Even the adults, the way they waddle, it's so cute. Perfect. Stop. Wait. If I... How do you... I want him to roll up. Stop. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, right there. Right there. Look. How cute. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I don't want to scare. Oh my gosh, and there's the baby over there. Oh. I think that was genuinely one of the best redesigns that they did out of the entire update, is the bunny. Like, I didn't realize how bad they needed it until they did the update, but oh my gosh, I think... And honestly, they're not even one of my favorite animals in the game. I think the redesign is so good and they look so much better now. They're just so cute. Oh! Stop. Oh, okay, I need to leave. Oh my gosh. I honestly really want to go and try and get some axolotls now, just because I know what the babies look like and they're so cute. Same with the baby turtles. They're so cute. Ooh, 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 up here, up here, up here. Ooh, oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, wait, there is. Stop shooting at me. Okay. It's okay. Come on. One. Pink, is it greedy for me to try and get a different color? Okay. Leave you guys there for 1 second. I need to go get some tropical fish. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. I kind of hope I get the yellow one. Not gonna lie. 1 and 2. Oh, you come here, come here. Oh. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, I'm gonna pick him up. No, no, wait, actually, okay, hold on. Oh, look at him. They're so cute. Is that how you spell pineapple? I think so. Yeah, I feel like this is pretty fitting. For the pink one. Is that how you spell azalea? Don't ask me why this baby just made me think of this. Yolk. Like an egg yolk. He just looks like a little baby egg yolk. Look at him. Okay, now we're gonna get back on track for this episode. So we have the flower farms and the spider farm down there. We have the nether portal down. Not down there. Down there. And I kind of want to continue on with building these rooms. So I have dug out this room on the side here. This is going to be for 3 things. Now, originally I'd planned on the room on that side over there in that corner to have a super smelter in it. But honestly, the more I thought about it, the less that just made any sense to me, like putting it over there. I think it makes a lot more sense putting it in here. And this room is going to have 3 things. So the super smelter, like I said, it's going to be our junk storage. So anything that doesn't make it into the central storage is going to get into the junk storage. And then we are also going to have our shulker loader and, or not loader, our shulker, oh my gosh, I can't speak today. Our shulker unloader. So that way I can just throw all of my full shulker boxes into it, and then it's all just automatically gonna go through the sorting system. So that way I don't have to keep going back into the noodles back there to try and, you know, empty out my inventory and empty out each individual shulker. to go into the storage system. So that is what we're going to build. I think, well, I guess that, okay, I think it might make sense we put the super smelter here, the shulker unloader here, and then the junk storage on these walls here. So we want to be on Y26. Alrighty, so let's just dig down, I guess. We're on 39, so we're not too far off. As long as we don't run into any water caves, we should be fine. Oh look, there it is. Alright, no issues here. Okay. Here we go. So that should be all set up now. Just need to go down and add the, what's it called? The observer. And that should be set up, honestly. There we go. And all of this garbage. Oh my gosh, there's hoppers in here. Should all start to be sorted. We can take these away. Perfect. Alright. Well, that is the junk storage all hooked up. So now if I come in here... Beautiful. Wait, is it supposed to go into that one? I think it is. And then once this gets full, it'll just go into the next one, and then it'll fill up this way. Okay, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, get that in there. Those go in there. Put that back. Alrighty. Now we can move on to the shulker unloader. I keep wanting to say loader, but no, it is the shulker unloader. Now I am following a tutorial for this shulker unloader. It is by Shulkercraft on YouTube. They have a tutorial for a shulker box loader and unloader, but I'm obviously just using the unloader because I don't really have a use for a loader right now. So that is the tutorial that we are using today. I will put a link in the description. So if I put this in there, there it is. And all the stuff's coming out. Okay, perfect. Let me make some stairs. There we go. Okay, now we can open it. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. And yes, okay, it worked. Okay. Yay, that's so exciting, that's so exciting. Oh, that's gonna be so useful for the 30,000 shulker boxes I leave laying around every day. Oh, yes, okay, okay, okay. Now we just need to get her connected up, which shouldn't be too difficult, because the the start of the storage room is actually really close. It's right behind here. Yeah, it's right there. So we need to get her connected to this. 6 gonna do it? No, we're gonna be like 1 short. That's so annoying. There we go. Okay. I think we're done. So let me, I guess, test this. Stone bricks. Throw that in there. Oh, actually, you know what? I can go up here and see the items coming through. Make sure that the, there they go! It's working! That's so satisfying. Yes. Okay. And then I am going to leave those two chests there so I can still do like manual input if I want. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Now I just need to make sure that the shulker box gets collected on this side. Yes. Okay. It's perfect. It's perfect. And then obviously I'm going to cover up the back here. I don't know. Oh, no, that's not right. I don't know if those are going to be the blocks that we're going to use. I'm probably going to change them out, but just for now. That's pretty much it. And then we're going to put a small, super small, so it's not going to be huge. Just pop a little guy in there. Yeah, I think that's it for this room. I do have one more farm that I want to build in today's episode. Now, I know that we've been working on a lot of these side rooms, and pretty much all of them are all function, zero aesthetic. And I promise that I don't know if we're going to get to it next episode, but I'm going to try as soon as I can to get an episode out where it is just completely focused on making these rooms look nice, but I think I'm gonna wait until I can get this room fully dug out, and then I can just do like one big video where I just make all of the rooms look nice, and then tackle some stuff like the roof up there and like the walls there, maybe the roof down there, just, some unfinished decorating business that I have because I'm starting to rack up a lot of that. So in a future episode, we are going to do that, but not today. Today, I have one more farm that I need to build in preparation for next episode, because next episode, I've got some big girl stuff that needs to be taken care of before I can move on. So, we're kind of getting to the point where I'm starting to get kind of later game, obviously, like in terms of my gear and stuff. I'm pretty maxed out, but for the build, I'm coming to a point where I need a lot of stuff, a lot of materials, and I've got a lot of little farms here and there, but I need some big farms to help me with all of this. And so I think we're gonna get to a few of those in the next episode, and I'm so excited. I'm very nervous because I've never built some of these farms before, but in order to do them, there's one more small farm left on my list that I need. So we're gonna go do that right now. Alrighty, so the last farm that we're building here today is a bamboo farm. Just something quick and simple. We only did one layer because I don't really have a need for several layers. That being said, if I ever need more in the future, I can stack this farm. Now, I used mud for the ground because mud is shorter than a full block, so hoppers can actually suck materials through the mud blocks. So I just have a bunch of hoppers underneath here, and then once the bamboo grows high enough, the observers will send a signal to the pistons, which will then break the bamboo, and then it just gets collected with the hoppers. Very simple. Now, the only hint that I'm going to give you for next episode and why we built these farms today is that the spider farm and bamboo farm are being used for scaffolding. And that's all the information I'm going to give you. Oh, this will be enough. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. And that was pretty easy. That took me like 10 minutes to make. But yeah, pretty happy with that. We're not really going to see this. Obviously, it's going to be covered up, but we'll be able to see this section of it. And then we'll have most likely a chorus fruit farm on the side. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all. It's not really anything fancy. It's just a bunch of pistons and observers, but it's actually pretty much the exact same design that I use for the sugarcane farms, which we're also gonna hopefully get in here soon. Both of these are gonna be sugarcane farms because I need a lot of it for this world and the plans that I have. This is probably the last thing that I'm gonna do this episode. Um, because this is actually the last thing that I need to be able to finish all of my big projects next episode. So really the only thing left for me to do is to AFK this, that way we have enough bamboo for that. But honestly, that's pretty much gonna do it for today. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.